Here's a quick and dirty review of Sonic Forces 2017. Yes, I've been procrastinating. Well, here we are, one of the most infamous Sonic games ever, being generally known as mediocre at best and insulting at worst. I've been pretty indifferent towards the game for a while, mostly because I never actually got to finish the game myself. But now that I bought it on PC for $10, it's time to see what this game truly has in store. The boost formula has returned for modern Sonic, however this is easily the worst version of it. Jumping is weirdly stiff and awkward, turning in general just feels unpredictable, homing attacks have an unnecessary delay on each input, and the act of boosting just doesn't feel as satisfying as it did in Unleashed in Generations. Rail grinding is painfully simple as hell, the gameplay in general just feels really restrictive. Level design is just straight hallways half the time, and 2D sections are back. Huzzah! They're decent sometimes, but they ultimately last like 12 seconds if you're good at them. Classic Sonic also returns, and despite the fact that he shouldn't even be here in the first place, his gameplay is just awful. Momentum might as well never existed because this game does not have that. Hills don't work properly, loops are literally just boring set pieces, spin dashing off inclines can lead to very interesting effects, and moving in general just feels so unwieldy, especially when the jumping is heavier than me. There's also a new custom avatar system with preset Mobian types, and you earn new cosmetics as you complete each level and objective. This system is actually pretty fun. Gaining new clothing gear and seeing how you can fit them together, or just make an abomination, that works too. You also earn new Wispins in this game, which are just Wisp-themed guns. They're serviceable. Not as good as the ones from Colors, but not as bad as the ones from Lost World. General movement for the avatars still ain't that good. Jumping just sucks, acceleration is awkwardly fast, and the level design amounts to nothing but automated set pieces and generic rows of enemies to kill in a matter of milliseconds. So the gameplay isn't amazing, or fun, so how about the story? I'm just going to cover the basic plot points because I don't have it in me to discuss every single part of this story, and besides, every single person before and after me has already covered it in so much more detail that I could ever suffice. Eggman has teamed up with this new villain called Infinite, who is powered up by the Phantom Ruby. They cause some trouble in the city when Sonic arrives to calm down the noise. However, Eggman had used the Phantom Ruby before to create phantom copies of Shadow, Metal Sonic, Zav, and Chaos. Two of which actually get a boss fight, and that's it. Infinite shows up and all of them just start bodying Sonic until he collapses, with Tails doing jack shit. Now Eggman took over everything, and it's up to the Resistance to take charge, consisting of like a fraction of the Sonic cast, and a rookie, also known as our Avatar. So basically, we just keep going place to place, supposedly saving people and taking down Eggman's facilities. Sonic was locked up for like 6 months, and he escapes the Death Egg. They make it back. Classic Sonic shows up out of thin air and literally serves no purpose in the plot itself. Tails doesn't do anything cool or meaningful. Shadow gives Sonic the info on the virtual copies. Infinite and Sonic have rival banter between each other, consisting of awful dialogue once again. They make it to the city, but Eggman opens up a portal to null space and sucks Sonic and the Avatar in, and they escape in no less than 12 seconds. Everyone teams up in the end to take down Eggman's army. They literally make the sun try and kill everyone. The Avatar fixes it. Sonic takes down Infinite and he flies away, never to be seen ever again. Both Sonic and the Avatar take down Eggman and the day is saved. Sonic and Avatar part ways and the story's over. Notice how none of that felt exciting. Overall, this game is just a boring mess. Gameplay is severely lacking in various places. Levels are almost completely automated, defeating the purpose of even playing the game. The story isn't even half-baked, it's just plain raw, and general presentation is just not it. How long do we have to wait for this game to release again? 5 years? Well, what a wasteful bunch of time that was, huh? It's not the worst game in the series since it doesn't actively infuriate me, but it does make me extremely bored, which is just as bad. 3 out of 10. See y'all next time.